just say a couple of focus. So we are again briefing party activists and meeting with them. For us, it is now all about getting government back up and running. We now have the negotiations concluded. There is a deal on the table. We are absolutely satisfied that it ensures no hardening of the border on the island, protection of the Good Friday Agreement, protection of the All-Ireland economy, and of course access to the European market, which is so essential for the economic opportunities here. And now it's decision time. That is really it. We are making active preparations for a return of the Assembly, for a return of the Executive, and there really is no time to lose. This is not a time for continuing limbo. People, I think, want and absolutely deserve now a decision and a very, very speedy establishment of government. We're now 9 months out from the election. So, we were listening to talk about storm and breaks. I mean, the reality is there has been far too long of a storm and break, and what we need now is the resumption of government. I might just say also a few words about our friend Rita O'Hare, who died last night, and we extend heartfelt condolences to Brendan and to the wider family. I mean, Rita was a powerhouse. You would run out of words to describe the level of energy and enthusiasm and consistency that she brought to her political work. She's been a core part of our political leadership for decades now, at the heart of really big political progress, not just for Sinn Féin, but for Ireland. We are eternally in her debt. We will miss her hugely because in addition to being a significant political leader, she was also our dear and close friend. So we mourn her loss today, but we're very sure that she'll always be with us, keeping an eye on us, keeping the pressure on to deliver social justice and change right across Ireland.
Really, just obviously the focus at the moment is on the DUP and when they might make a decision. Everyone seems to be of the view that it's reasonable to allow them some time to come to the review. What is your sense of what a reasonable time frame is? I mean, there's talk about the local elections even. Beyond that, is it trying to push that beyond that?
Yeah, well, I think we need to be very careful here not to keep playing the politics of this long. I mean, of course, people need to work their way through the detail of this deal. We're doing that. Everybody needs to do that. We have consistently said that can be done whilst the Assembly and the Executive is up and active and delivering for people. So we would encourage everyone, but particularly the DUP, to make their decision now and to give people what they want and what they need, which is government now. All of the matters that need clarification can be clarified, but that really cannot be used as an excuse for no executive and no assembly. I think time has run out on that now.
We've already heard some of the more vocal maybe members of the DUP voicing their opposition to it. Other people maybe within loyalism also voicing their opinion. What would your message to Jeffrey Donaldson be? Because he's obviously having potentially competing views within his party about whether they should go for this or not go for it.
Well, I would simply say this, that a return of government, a return of the Assembly, respecting the democratic verdict of all of the electorate, Nationalist, Republican, Unionist and Loyalist also, is a win for everyone. What we have at the moment is the worst of all possible worlds. We have stalemate, we have a cost of living crisis, we've a crisis in terms of health waiting lists. We have people desperately now wanting their political leaders of all stripes and positions to actually get working, get active, and to make people's lives better. That ultimately is what this is about. So I think we can all agree that post-Brexit we have been through a very, very long process. We've had the protocol, we've had various agreements agreed and then not agreed, and people have been through the mill. And I would just encourage everyone, including Jeffrey Donaldson, to now do the right thing, do the sensible thing, and come and work with the rest of us around the executive table under the leadership of Michelle O'Neill and the Deputy First Minister to make a difference to people's lives. This isn't about point scoring, it's not about finger pointing. This is now about getting the work done, getting the job done on behalf of the people.
And if the DUP ultimately do not decide to back this deal, going forward, is reform of the institution the option?
Well, look, I don't want to countenance that. I believe that the deal has been struck. I think the British Prime Minister has been very clear that this is now the conclusion of this matter. I believe that we can all move forward now constructively and with a shared sense of common purpose, notwithstanding our differences. That's where the focus needs to be. That's where the focus is for us. We are ready now to go. We want government, we want it for everyone, we want the job done. So Sinn Féin is here today again, rolling up our sleeves and getting actively prepared now for the Assembly, for the Executive and for politics to work.